Wesley and Dothan, News Talk 103.9. Wesley, go.
Hey, man, Bill's got all this land he's bought up now. My question is, what's he going to do with it?
Are you talking about Bubba?
And no, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Yeah. Oh, Bill Gates.
Buying up all the farmland.
Okay.
And another thing is, if you got a place to grow a garden, you better start growing some food.
Now, why you say that?
Well, I ain't a conspiracy theorist, but hey, it might get where you need some food.
Well, look, let's be honest.
Listen,
I have appreciated preppers here, but preppers have been made fun of a little bit for going overboard the last,
just
couple
overboard.
of decades.
Yeah.
But after this government shutdown, it didn't look quite so silly anymore, did it? At least initially.
No, you're right.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt.
I wish we'd had some canned food.
Well, I think
and toilet paper.
I hate to keep bringing up this word that just doesn't seem to be able to. We as fallen human beings, we just can't do it, and it's proper balance. It's having everything balanced properly. Do you? Is it good to be able to have access to things you need in an emergency situation? It is. To obsess over it and bury yourself down under the ground, as if it's the end of time, probably not. And to not have any kind of plan whatsoever and nothing, probably not good on that end of the spectrum. The balance of it all, I think, is what we want. Now, I did find out though. I mean, there people are starting to garden more apparently.
Yeah.
Based on my last the last survey we had, people. I mean, look, and you know what? I appreciate that's a nice garden. And we've had a big one. We learned how to work it. We know how to do it.
But you're talking about gardens at your property, not somebody else's.
Well, apparently, sometimes people garden on your property.
Right.
But as long as it's a nice one, you know what I say? Hey, that was nice. I enjoyed it.
March 4th's coming, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, now is that when Trump's going back in?
Yeah, that's the latest one.
Okay.
Get ready.
Now get ready. Listen, you're about 0-6 on these dates, so
will it be
really,
extended again?
I'm gonna say if you blow it this time, you really need to examine where you're getting your information from.
I mean, Inauguration Day was drop dead. I mean, we were told this
right.
It's going to happen.
I got a text. Stand by. It's about that 15
During
minutes.
Yeah.
Can I go back to this again? Because, look, we all sometimes get information and it's not right, okay? But I'd like everybody to come back and say, I acknowledge that I said something that wasn't right.
Yeah.
Like the guy that was in the truck telling us that the CIA, they were actually the people storming the Capitol building.
Yes.
And they were getting Nancy Pelosi's computers and all these people.
Because I'm sure she just left it.
It was CIA people, not really any kind of nothing. These were CIA operatives pretending to storm.
Yes.
And apparently they pretended so well they even killed some people.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, they want to make it look real.
Right. And then they get everybody's computers, and now they're going to use that to prove the election was stolen from Trump.
And send them all to
And the
jail.
guy said that, and it really scared a lot of people. And I know that guy wasn't saying it was prophecy, but he was a pastor.
Yeah.
Did he ever come up in front of the church and say, "Now I know I put that video out," and
these military sources I claimed I had,
and apparently
lied to me.
Apparently my sources were incorrect, and I acknowledge that I put out a video that terrified a lot of y'all, or gave you false hope, however you look at that, and I was wrong about that. And I just before the church,
I haven't seen it.
I repent of not having my information right. I didn't mean any ill will. I hope y'all don't cast me in a bad light of my credibility as your pastor now. I made a mistake. Did anything like that? Maybe it did. It may have. Maybe.
Well, Rick, it wasn't viral because I didn't see it.
No, I would have probably gone viral with that too, so you can kind of clear the air. Right,
I didn't see troops from other countries on the streets of New York or Washington around the White House either.
No, there's all look at.
I didn't see a White House that didn't have a president in it.
I make mistakes.
Yeah,
so, but don't you?
James Spann makes mistakes.
Don't you kind of come back and at least acknowledge, hey, that was a miss?
Yeah,
the guys that pick ball games on Saturday, they make mistakes. Matter of fact, most of the time, if you get one above 500, you're really doing good.
Right.